Hey guys, D.Bowie here, and this is how PPD, Secret.MidOne and Navi.Sonneiko fight with Crystal Maiden. In this clip, check how PPD uses the fog, even though it doesn't seem like it. It's nighttime, and because of that, the Earthshaker's vision is way reduced. And this type of play that wouldn't ever work at daytime is completely viable now. He slowly walks towards the Earthshaker as the lane creeps die, taking his time to not be in vision for the Earthshaker. When he gets closer, he knows the Earthshaker has more move speed than he has, so he needs to use his bigger range skill to slow him down enough to reach him to use Frostbite. When the Slark is going towards the Earthshaker, pay attention to his clicking pattern. The Earthshaker definitely wants to stun the Slark, so by going towards the left, he's able to dodge the stun and they get the kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom.
In this footage, he knows he has almost no mana, so he doesn't use it on the DK since he's about to die. By saving it to the Lion, they are able to kill not 2, but 3 heroes only by being efficient with their damage usage. When they are chasing the AA, check how after attacking the apparition, he changes the aggro by A-clicking the Mirana right after. Then after being targeted by the tower and getting the kill, he quickly clicks on the Night Stalker and survives. A lot of people would have died here just because they would be too slow to change aggro. A lot of people sometimes die in battles just because they get tricked by the pathing engine on Dota. In this clip, check how he takes his time before trying to frostbite the DK. Since the fissure is dividing them, he knows that the pathing system will take him towards a weird path, and even by clicking close to the fissure, he ends up backing instead of using the skill. When the Earthshaker closes the distance, check how he uses the Frost Nova to hit both enemies instead of only the DK. Here we see a fight happening in a very dangerous area for this time frame of the game. A lot of people would go towards that fight by right-clicking someone or just using a skill in someone. Instead, he first waits for the tower to aggro the lane creeps, and then he closes the distance by clicking on the ground close to the enemies instead. They get the kill on the Earthshaker, and even by maintaining a good distance from the fight, he ends up getting hit by the A-Blast and a Finger of Death, and then he dies. In this other clip, we again see how he keeps a pretty good distance on the teamfight unless he has a skill to use. And this is a stomp, they are 24 and 5. A lot of times, supports and even core heroes stop respecting the enemy team and just play very sloppy, and these are the types of plays that usually make a 20-minute game a 40-minute one. We see MidOne going for the Invoker with the Zeus. He ends up surviving, and when the Pudge rotates to punish them, check how he at least trades his life for the Pudge. MidOne is a CM with no boots or windlays, so instead of testing his luck, he stays close to the creeps, and not only the Pudge is taking damage from them and from the Rot, but he is also making it very hard for the Pudge to land a hook on her, and he misses. Even though he dies, he at least gives a kill for the Zeus. In this clip, MidOne gets a DD rune and he goes for a gank on the Void. Since the Void is still level 4, he knows that the time out cooldown is way bigger than the cooldown on Frostbite. So instead of giving up, he makes use of the fact that the Radiant creeps are being hit by the tower and he keeps chasing. Even though he dies first, the kill doesn't count for the Void.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
In this footage, right after he died to the Faceless Void, he keeps watching the mid lane and they get a kill on the Invoker thanks to the Omni's low aura. Right after that, there is a fight going on the Radiant safe lane. The rest of the Radiant heroes keep chasing the Void, but he doesn't forget about the Pudge that was just there, and he actually cancels the Pudge's TP. A lot of times when you have teams that don't have a lot of disables, it's actually important to check the enemy's inventories to see if they are baiting your disables to use the TP right after. Here, when they are chasing the Skyref, by knowing fully well how the range of his skills work, he's able to slow him and allow for the Omni Slow to also reach him to get the kill. In this clip, a lot of people would be inclined to use the Magic Wand to use another skill on the Invoker, but he sees that he's using EMP. If he used the Magic Wand, he would have probably nullified all the mana and HP healed by it. Thankfully, the Omni Knight repels him just on time, but the right play was definitely saving the Magic Wand until the EMP procced. MidOne makes a lot of good decisions here. First, he slows 2 enemies with the Frost Nova, and when he sees the Pudge, he knows he can't go towards the fight before he uses the hook. So he baits the hook by walking towards the tree. When he gets cold snapped, he also respects the skill and just walks towards the fog, and only keeps chasing after the Lina comes. But now, the Pudge hooks her and there's nothing MidOne can do, he just retreats. But that actually gave time for the Shadow Shaman to respawn, he finds the Invoker, and again he runs away with just a little bit of HP. Since he knows that the Pudge probably doesn't have mana for the ult yet, since he used 2 extra hooks since the last time he clicked on him, he ults. When he sees the Invoker going for him again, instead of running towards his side of the map, he goes to the dire high ground. It's nighttime, so the Invoker doesn't see him, and it doesn't make that much of a difference in this replay, but that was the right move anyway, and he gets the kill before dying. In this footage, we see the Invoker going for the Lina, and even though he gets there after the Invoker dies, check how he keeps walking forward when chasing the Drow Ranger. He doesn't just use his skills and keep attacking, he actively attacks while he walks forward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They keep trying to push the top tier 1 tower, and when he decides to go bot, check how he cancels the TP because he had vision of the Skyref going towards that direction with an Observer Ward. He cancels his TPs, pings the direction the Skyref is going, and they get a free kill.
Is under attack. Radiant.
In this clip, they get the Pudge, and check how he chases the Invoker. First he uses the Frost Nova, and with the Repel he doesn't fear anything. He even walks in front of the Invoker to deal even more damage while he runs away. And they basically kill everyone.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Here check how MidOne completely baits the Drow's Gust to get a kill with his ult. Usually the Gust will be enough of a way to disengage from the CM, and since he knows that, he only uses the Frost Nova when he's about to climb the stairs. The Drow decided to use the high ground advantage to use Gust, but it was all calculated and MidOne gets the kill. Well, this wraps up for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see Navi.Sonneiko's replay breakdown, check the link in the description. I can't overstate how this video would never be possible without the huge help from the Pugna guys, so please show them some love. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to it. I'm making videos like this almost every day, and I'm sure something here will spark your interest. Bye. After travels, they are way more apt to get pickups with his team. You don't necessarily have to commit to maxing laser and missile before putting any points in March. Usually the priority in skills vary greatly with every player, but you will rarely see someone maxing March first. Anyways, it's clear how he's actively looking for a lane to get a kill, and the Slider gets it. A quick snipe on the X. In this other clip, same story. Good map awareness. this segment, check how he immediately blinks in the Dire jungle. If the Ember is committing the TP even